Bad idea! Rouse versus K1B0! Begin! Actually, you can address me as Kibo. I need everyone's attention to me though, cause when I activate my heat flows, K1 will be reducing you to 0. I checked out your game, it had a cool hook, but then I dropped it, just like your rulebook. While you clown around, I can't compute. Allow me to demonstrate how I stop disputes. Your identity was kept under wraps. With that hat, I now get what people call it cap. But continue through the whole facade is a quirked up white boy, think he's goated with the sauce. Next to authority, you always choke up. Healed the king back, and that made things so tough that your team had to solve your mistake for you. Even Susie's healing spell has more use. Everyone.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Is the thing on? Call up your room, go bring machines, let's go mano a mano. As part of my training, yo, I sure hope my life isn't captured. And I devised a little program to alter your ego. Now try to lead your gang of misfits when you're done like your hero.
Your floppy disk.
Enjoy it! I'm ripping you nimble with up on a symbol. You crash like a symbol with Amazon Kindle. I hide in your window and make you a widow, berate and belittle your game is so fickle. I gave you your start, so I'll be your finish. All around the world, crusading to finish. You will be dropped hard like Harriet Quidditch. I'll rip you apart like my teeth and spit.
She's obligatory, first and final draft you've written. Seems she's only catching fire when Rasazi's in the kitchen. Tried to serve me with that servant, but you'll start venting with weak flow. With those beeps and boops, your words could only upset Kibo. There's one way to attain redemption, just follow his plan's direction. After all, the sky's your limit, since you were banned from heaven. So submissive, I say girls was fine, you stupid bitch. Slash your face through and through, but you already beat me to it, bitch. Broke your future with a gut stab as window shatter. Heartbreaking at the seams as if you take after your master.
You're so uptight, but that's clear looking at your posture. That stiff movement's fitting for gothic Frankenstein's monster. So make like your creator and drop dead while you're at it. It's not the first time that bodies have dropped from your attic.
I couldn't pick at you.
Just Monica. Monica works at AI. You're the lamest kind. You got a little crush, and then you're taking lives. I shut down a town when I rolled on the scene. People shut you down with Control-Alt-Delete. You're the best girl, explain what this first everlasting love is. Cause the fact that you're the last hit, that's poetic justice. Why don't you play a song now, close it out like Coyote. Once Monica is done, there'll be an extra cupcake on the tray.
You're so smart, detective. I've got a question. What kind of grown adult is a salt shaker ascension? I think if Hope's Peak was a college that Steve attended, I would definitely call him the ultimate schizophrenic. Now don't you go down playing my game, are you kidding? Cause when I make killing games, my games make a killing. And I would execute you with burns up to the first degree, but I can't stop to stare like when burns the first degree.
Listen, rapping.
Stop, I can't take it, this game's pissing me off. Your name doesn't even start with an S, it's Josh. I've had enough of this schmuck. Come up with your own stuff, repeating inside jokes and melodies.
Going up?
I don't give a fuck, cause all that this game's inspiring is to lose hope in all your jokes and just go for irony.
That's fine with me.
Really? You don't mind it? Then let's flip the script and see how you like it. What should we call this bald freak?
Hey!
Ooh, Baldy.
Well, I'll call him handsome.
Not funny, sorry. Whose game requires no effort to win.
Yours!
These visual novels are still doing more. All you do is talk and you really do not stop. Fuck Quiplash, I'd rather play Job. I'll pass it back for one more chance at rapping, though your third rounds are usually lacking.
I'm perplexed why you lie of your title. Would God lose to a rat and a child? I'm the savior of hope. You're a DNA clone that stops being a threat if a Pokeball's thrown. Cast confusion on your foes, but the best of your ploys was choosing to make a tour guide out of Nurse Joy. See, when I control minds, the world sees defeat. When you control Pokemon, use them to inbreed. Face it, next to the greatest, you're just a waste. It's sad to see the beta Lucario get lit by hatred. Out of all life, you're the lamest. When your stories are less original than your own name is. The ultimate life form can seem to do much to harm me. When each iteration sees him needing an army, I can neutralize him before his next turn starts at all, since it won't be the first time that he's cut from balls.
Fight me! With that bomb head, I think you're skilled at trading blows. But nope, you've just shown that you still have a ways to go. I'd much rather stay away from a shady dude like you. But it doesn't take hate to know you got some screws loose. Abandoned as a child, and while I can sympathize, at least I don't go around wishing for some guy's demise. Running away from your problems won't help you in the long run. Kid must have gone over your head, though acting alter flank a punk kid. I've had enough of this glutton, you're pushing my buttons. Got nothing, no substance, not even a line. And with a concussion when I'm busting rhymes, breaking your record like your fragile mind. I've seen better in Gumball, and since you claim that you rock, I doubt you can run that lip with steel balls hitting your fuse box.
Oh, what's that? Now it's on to me?
I thought it was Pokey's job to put people to sleep. Well, I got this. I excelled all genres, worked my way to the ultimate rank. But Hana couldn't fix her way out of being a D-tier tank. And just like your mech, you're self-destructive. In any team, you're the weakest among them. Acting so reckless on your own, you became a less threatening diva than Gundams. I thought that a simping army of fans always seemed a bit creepy. But both Blizzard and Twitch treat their female employees the same way Sotero and Kazuichi. Got hit with shots from a bow blast, Pokey's battleranting again and again. And now Keemstar got under your skin. Your neutrality is what's 2 out of 10. Gaslighting fans of what your relationship looks like is low-key lame. Only so you could gain more fame and get fans horny on Pokemon. Between class 70s.
This mouse is simplistic, no point fans can click with. A handheld game is an accurate description. So go ahead with your movie in hopes of peaking in sales. Because once Reynolds unmasked, my birds will speak for themselves.
The Pink Prankster, the Pink Panther. My name is Prankster, and I am a gangster. Let me tell you something, ho. I don't like commies, and I don't like you. Shooting people, you only lose one. Suck my Sochi dick. I will leave you bleeding red. Just like Pico's song, my girlfriend is fucking dead.
Wait a minute, been I blocked? This is who I'm faced with? A drawling modern Sherlock Holmes they found on Daniel Craig's list? But if Kentucky Fried Columbo wants to meet me on the track, you can ask Ogami how hard are we Aussie gonna slap? Wanna solve a mystery? Uncover some better hobbies. Maybe join a team, and I don't mean your pals Among Us lobbies. Hold the data to yourself and give the cops some fake teasers. You call that detective work? You're an investigate keeper. The drive on yours comprise the dumbest car chase ever. And I'll spit hot to make you solid sauce from Jeremy Renner. I fought through the apocalypse. If bathtub was your lair for weeks, has locked out take you mentally. Now that's a real despair disease. A sequel filled with alcohol. How fitting that the writers trashed it. Had the plot literally scribbled onto some cocktail napkins. Dunking on my foes, I'll fry you like a beignet. Ben, what's done? Fire back this first round and your only weapon. Check out Scott.
Greetings, also heated. Like father, like daughter.
You're lowering the bar, but I'll take this Kyoko. Your rap execution was as botched as Makoto. Call me a dick all you want. I'm Tracy, your gumshoe. I'll solve the real cases. Oaks lab rats too stumped too. Your onomatopoeias were most certainly effective, but they gave you a gruff voice. From great to grading detective. This abomination proves companies can't design with class. I'm certain a glint shattered that magnifying glass. With your formulaic cash-ins, ashes to ashes. A spin-off now or then helps to cleanse your fans' palates. And while I admire, it's not another track to Kanto. A PGL Noirs, that's something your series can't tow.
Sherlock's got
First, the supreme leader is stepping in, and it's like meet and greet is still less buggy than your hectic shit. If I had to decipher this weird specimen, I propose a blacken is Rondaro. Finding me, it's clear your head is in. I'm rocking that checkered drip, got the master rhymes to unfurl. Your fans are forgetting quick, just another virtual world. My lines I tonalize, you mobile guys are immobilized. So when is your time to hold the mic? You wouldn't try to bore me, right?
Objection, Sayori!
This is Sparkles and Fire Bombs to be you leave a bathroom where it's not the Leon. Show me the party moves you got in store. Cause girl, once the beat dropped, you hit the club floor. Monica altered your ego, killing your game. You were left as a minor annoyance. Your depressive obsession was still just in vain, but it wasn't entirely pointless.
Yeah, I can't do this, just stop and leave. No more animals teaching me philosophy. When Hope's Peak was being ripped apart, it was my magic that stopped us from being crushed like Chris's heart. So teaching kindness and love is really what you're after? Your protect took more lives in a third of our chapters. Tried to show mercy but ended up betrayed. Almost killed your whole team when you healed King's fate. Cause your whole mindset is flawed, you just act too nice. I knew some pacifists, they died in the killing school life. There's no space for peace, no matter where you look. Leave Rousey dropped like a stupid rule book.
My lessons don't work.
Greetings, name's Byakuya, the affluent proggy. Against the manhuffs between ladies shows what you know about honesty. I mean, honestly, your skills are like your entire premise, non-existent. People call your books challenging, I can finish them in 3. Your ego's out of this world, so let me bring you down to earth. Your books remind me of my butler because they're a penny's worth. Luckily, I won't be reading those worthless books for primaries because a little mistake of the page got a ban from public libraries. Splitting this candy into fractions, I'll show no compassion since you're hiding from the odd law and crowd for crimes you have done. Now I've just became the black and murdering you on this track and leaving this hippie like his animated series. No one knows it happened.
Done! I was in your life and now I see how talentless you are. You've got a case of this syndrome if you think you're getting far. And you say my bombs are drugs? Well, go acting snide. Cause the only boom you made wasn't an act of suicide. So I think it's easy to say that the bars you drop are hotter than the icy slush of a singing Elliot Roger. Scratch you off the code. Even to me you can't compare. For once in my life, my hope will overcome your despair. No gap.
I've been amazed, but it couldn't leave me more days than your fans when you send me for this disgrace. Pay for the content you vomit for days. It's a total shame. I'll call you Pokey, you're trapped, my bars. Even Radial left cause he took things too far. From high school level, you're a college dropout. Even Tara thinks your bids are a cop-out. Shocking bruises like me does, and he's really need to game over. I'm an expert in this rap game, someone pass me the controller. Yep, after my turn on the mic, I don't think this player 2 will recover. So sound the alarms, cause
a body has been discovered.
It is my true desire to help everyone here cause it's my duty, truly. Now I'm wondering who's Rem, a one-off cosplayer rivaling Samugi. But let's start from zero, like your guy acquaintance at his playstyle. Just to save his wasted acquaintance despite yourself having him slayed once. Your story's quite whacked for a light plot, so I'm bringing a world war when you fight off. Had your sister bail you out of a tight spot, take hip-hop orders from White Fox. So with all your effortless sacrifices, makes sense that you failed to notice that even with lacking booze, you got yourself one heck of an extreme motive. I dismiss any schemes that you had planned, you can be the Prime Minister of Japan. As a remedy, you're more of a despair to your clan, seen how even from Battle 72 Oni-san. No one they hope to see you win, so you should have stayed home, cause we'll be the ones who lay low after this verbal KO.
What a grand display with all the wars you struggled to bear. I'm your trash in the way when compared to the ultimate square. But when it comes to despair, I have none left to spare. So make light that despair. Give it up in this pair. I live through with one goal, exposing the traitor where you got exposed. Exploiting the traitors, pursuing that dough. And toy with your players, stop suicide notice. You're gonna pay fan paired with your stand audience. I've been held castless toxic. He labels himself spotless, but I got it. Let me break it down. Not a perfect roster, team crafted. Ultimate imposter of team crafted. And I'm at the same man cause it's flat one. Internal man, virtual manhunt. Normal's the only way to describe your catalog of bland songs. Tell that plastic CG ragdoll it's best to keep the mask on.
Oh, come.
What? Oh, sorry, I guess I nodded off. Wasn't your war declaration to take an L and you still lost? Then begged Vilza to stab and leave you killed off? That's so lame. Now I'll spit raw to bring down the soot house. Oh, wait, I'm no truth bullets from Chekhov's gun. I think Kyoko would enjoy your streams.
Hey, that's not true. Where'd you get that from?
Well, he only gets views from annoying teens. Everything you've said's vile.
But screaming at a child has become his palate. President-elect to exile.
It's like Hermitcraft without a talent. A sham of Hamilton taking me on that execution was worse than me cons. When following your lead was the longer an option, I'm not surprised Bundy jumped to adoption. Chiaki Nanami atop a rock and beat the talk when crossing me because the bars of speech. Proper stock of 3 lives to not enough the block off this dishonest nominee.
I should have burned that cursed disc.
Whoa.
Aw, jeez, the riddle guy. Out of all the Batman villains, why did it have to be him who had been tossed around until his account on Twitch went live? And he can't even tell one little lie cause his dad hit his ass out of confusion. I thought that age only went up, but decades later and you're still held down by the bruises. There's no flashback lights needed, spent a year asleep, got amnesia. You got reform from Evil Theta, kid to Batman Supreme Cheerleader. Thank God you have a cane, you'll need it. You'll walk with 3 legs by the evening. What? That's a lie, I didn't mean it. Chill out, do I need Penguin to freeze you? Like Jesus, to topple this grade, it just keeps getting philosophical. Like Kana, yours make sense when the question sure left his mark on ya. I'm latent, I'm agile, a lot's all I pick. You can't fight the bat while your body's that slim. Now why don't you stop on the flops with Jim Carrey and carry those bony ass arms to the gym? What makes you the master? I don't have a clue. After so many Gotham minds see what you do. If I stumble upon you alone in a room, I will topic clues are more useless than you. Toilet paper wrapped around it can hush ya. Kidding, I'm nowhere near loony as you. Plus it's not like you're back in the car seat to flush me to start with, and that's with a new 52.
If you were
I'd say it's nice to fucking meet ya, but you know that I'd be lying. Cause the last thing that I want's a cop confronting crazy diamonds. Stakes higher than Yasuhiro if you take a turn at versing me. I'll send his body to the foundation of verbal murderies. Ever heard of me? When I tour a street, I burn a beat. How can you rap when in your show all that you achieve is slurring speech? No attorney, senior hopeless, know that I dish it better. Cause I'm not fucking holding back over your pussy series censor. You can ask Makoto if my punches drop the bodies. I've heard better trials coming from among us public lobbies. Against any of Scott the Wass's nonsensical squabbles. And now Mondo Owada's knocking the sloppy officer's block off. Heat up like a sauna when I'm firing shots. A pig is getting stomped on when I'm riding my hog. You couldn't get a leg up in this, it's like Madden cracked your knee. I'm lighting up steel wool like a 9-volt battery.
It's Officer Stu.
It's okay, your priorities are less straight than I. What, got a problem? Guess your southern accent's fine. Screws your fans over literally on both their minds and ass you made a mark. But I know a thing or two about leaving patrons in the dark. Stab, won't miss it this time, unlike your ruler. Your rapping isn't slapping, even my headmaster's cooler. My edits would pale compared to how the internet has whored you. But instead of teaching kids, you turn the EA to an OU.
Stop it, please don't talk more! God god, you're so serious, you're no fun anymore. Like your players in a week, I'm getting bored. But if you think it's over cause you killed the mastermind, well, plainly,
That's a lie! Mastermind the top dog and I'm unmasking to stop it all. Thicker than a case of crossbox on a roll like a shopping ball. Danganronpa's top notch, you stay buried in the mind mine. Your memes flood Twitter pages, I thought I messed up timelines. I must give you some credit for the violence you've caused. Nothing I could write up matches to your viruses and bots. Oh, but check the script, kid, you'll never win this. Keep on fishing for attention, call that ultimate real fiction.
How much food does your country have? Very few. I whipped out all my guns and shut up the Hope Peak School. Nuke you on this track before you can get any stricter. I will definitely put my robo cannon inside your little sister. According to my detailed analysis of battle raps, Terminator is dead and he will never be coming back. I think that you are honestly very black. Okay.
This operating system, I thought you could spin a track grader, but you wrote a verse more inane than the walls in Rat Slayer. Think you'd be a goddess with your toxic neurogas shakeup, but in the climax of your story, the world was feeling black. Mesa, push my buttons, I drop bombs. If I push your button, I'm swapping you out. I'm making royalties, so afraid to burst. When a girl peeped up, you drop to the ground. Hey, what I say, ghost did I mention? Hey, there's a secret that'll make her head spin. Hey, animation software, that's what they're gonna think of stage and like what I mentioned. Burning up the square, no more chorus to guide her empty brain. Your voice actress may have it in her name, but I'm the one in the MC lane. Your bananas, combustible lemon stuck in your sour spurting. This bottle was a wash, go on back to selling shower curtains.
The tool on this day will grace the mic with proper rhyme, as we shall aim to conquer the monstrous proselyte by dropping lines and holy verses all recited in his name. A mild trial when I'm always on the right side of debates. Born in a homeland of ash and fright, I used till you met proof of patch that I had left no impact on your fragile mind. Pity you've had unused for the flashback light. It's punishment time for this ice cream treat. Show my talents I shine and ignite the beat while delivering rhymes flowing like deep sea with our sharp but divine sacrifice this fiend. A tool says absentee perish, no parachute by secret practice for your indiscretions. It's turning to missions instead of your children. No wonder they fell in a different dimension. She's merely a demon who's needlessly preaching her treasonous reasoning, seeking ascension, but even Tinkle would appear apprehensive for fighting the Shema right in with attention. I would say you're none of a kind when it comes to spreading gospel. Ask Smoogie, that other store cosplay won't deceive apostles. Locked away in Satan's basement, there you spent whole generations, ageless for ages. Explain to baby, biggest inspiration.
You're barely comparable, seeing your academia. My friends took down Junko while you barely went to the media. And don't talk crap about my bro, I wouldn't say there's more to you. Call you a tricycle, third-wheeling Uruvaka and Midoriya.
You're spinning in the air, you're making this more hysterical. You haven't made a bigger tool of yourself since the sports fest. The binary guy with mono's poetic couldn't save your pathetic vengeance, almost got you beheaded till the cavalry came to end you. You sure ran out the gate, but you've been behind ever since. From USG to host, so you come first and getting your ass kicked. I guess I'll give you this, you gave it you all the rap well, but I don't see a rap license, so instead take this L.
Oh, sorry, guess that I fell asleep. I think it came from the fact that I tried to sit down and watch one of your streams. How many channels must you make to realize by the end of this fight, the only fans you seem to have are looking for you on a different site? Hey, here's a loading hint, something that I know for certain is a bet. You think you're pro, but I'm ultimate. We both know that's a high score you can get. You let your sims harass you at every opportunity. I take it as a fair player that you know what the rules would be. Set the bar higher than the price of your YouTube. Always have the same when viewed on YouTube. 2D caution, hammer dip than you do. Raging at your games, no wonder no one screws you. Seems my opponent made the mistake of taking on Chucky Nanami straight up. Devastating in this battle, call me your breakup. Your fans need to step back to reality and wake up. No makeups can make up this L that you've brought to the table. Call Ray up and tell her that I've made this imposter's raps disabled.
The shit you son of a bitch. I must now deliver your retribution. Not for your distance, but your awful pitch. How do you play piano better in your execution? Defeating my people, resting my shoulders. Your weight is enough to make you nervous. We stopped you cause hacking and saved the world. You couldn't even hack it in food service. Ironic, you can't read between the lines. So forgive my impudence, but I assure you, Sawako does not dream of her bunny girl student. I'm going to the amusement park to eliminate the boredom I felt from your rhymes.
The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin.
Any of your fans will do just fine.
Soda, go! I'll take this one, stand back, Miss Sonia. Run back to grade school once this is over. Not Takagi, but I'll beat it, own ya. Bop bop with the drip Kazuichi soda. Can't stop me when I'm rocking with the manic flows. Leave you bodied as I drop you, make you panic, bro. Outsmarted before you started, how your planning goes. Like with Takagi, you will probably leave embarrassed, yo. Ultimate mechanic, no, I be the greatest. Leave you silent for a while, you'll need hiatus. I'm on a roll, you need wheels for training. You only go ham when it's a pig you're playing. And to the girl but also in denial. See better love stories in a trial. This idiot just wasn't ready. Still chasing a car, get your engines revving.
Fight! Classes in session with Monokuma. Put you on trial like moms and Suya. When you are guilty, these claws abuse you. Just like my children at Sucha. True that I'm born when there is no despair. Needless to say that I've always been born by despair. In your game I can't bear how your gorgeous is there, so I'll make it a fight! Classes in session with Monokuma. Put you on trial like moms and Suya. When you are guilty, these claws abuse you. Just like my children at Sucha. True that I'm born when there is no despair. Needless to say that I've always been born by despair. In your game I can't bear how your gorgeous is there, so I'll make it electric and down in that chair. Security please, here are my pleas. Our prototype mascot has got off his leash. Security breach, security breach. How much more delays until that game's release? I don't mean your soda when I flow about how my guns go pop. I may be son of Junko, but you're caught and shunned for Funko Pops.
You don't wanna go mono with Kuma. Blew a broadcaster execution to the Tatsunik universe. They're watching you, we lift out an anonymous with Danganronpa by chopping it up like Chiaki till this dog's been neutered. Listen, despairs, despair, disparity's barely fair. And after the teachers that better kiss supper, I'll catch a body on the track, I got the dish covered. Trying to teach kids and leave them alone. They'll sink their teeth into a show with more meat on the bone. You do the same fetch questing in each episode, all to teach kids lessons they already know. I got the strap, aim an AK, and pre-K and end-tap with the lens to your eyes. Now you look like magenta. Give it everything you've got when you come into rhyme, cause for the audience your verse will be punishment time. Just when you think despair's deceased, I cut to the script by despair disease. I feel like the reserve course, root your soul. I'll give more points to your corpse and milk it all. Put upon your file and it's got a violent, turn violent after one slap that violate. Echo the chamber, your yes man assists. Stack grenades, one way of burning a bridge. All your friendships wind up as dead ends. Word of curse, it's why you use headset. Curtis Smith got a traitor and you couldn't, so you riddled your last death with truth bullets. Follow my rules if you value life, for you're much more than Milo and Cracker die. In that shimmer factory you vandalize, not thanks to you, it's for Vander.
Your baby mama Pekiyama showed her where babies come from, put her to rest harder than Monokuma.
Talk about Pekka like that again, and I'll gnash your fucking teeth in! Let's see how much you wanna talk shit when I put my damn feet in this fetus. I leave him defeated and dropped on a doorstep, and once I render you an orphan, how about I do what your parents should have and make this track your abortion? This is what Chafia which never gets played back, son. You're getting milked so hard, no wonder Francis gets Santa. I got your goal, I got my death on case 3, pre-production. You're from Dr. Bullet, drop his spacey before he touched it. He taught me discipline, you got spoiled and pampered. I beat the shit out of you little kid just to teach you some manner. I guess I'm just too old to get your appeal, sorry, but you disaster more than a shed to reveal party.
Has to be out there. Instead of looking for you, you should look for anyone who cares. You are made to look idiotic. Everything that you wear, plus you're the first man that I've ever seen to have bacon strips for hair. Oh, and you had some games? Well, why don't we take a look? All your point and clicks are exactly like your books. Back in 2016, Wally's film had all the fans hyped to see, but then disappeared, and now they're asking, where's Waldo's movie?
Togami must. Somebody put this troll back under a bridge, that wasn't a dig. Looking straight out of Gona's lab, you're a small green pest and I wanna crush you to bits. Wait for some coffee and breakfast, then you got caught and arrested. What good are question marks and Arkham if you still can't find an end to your comical sentence? Throw you out like Falcone now against Stoma, count up your days. Brittany's on April, but this bracer's taking shots on Saucy, call me the Hollandaise killer. Goons like you, the dead Robin you haunted Bruce with, had an empty tomb first. Someone asked against Kaido when you space for it when the mind of your scout staged by your tumor. Jeez, I couldn't even care to spare you. Softer than Sham, easy to tear through. Even Monokuma couldn't bear you. Your accent's even worse than Terror. Last fight I was in, they were wanting more. Last fight you were in, you were on the floor. I'm so much more than this toy soldier. He's like his puzzle's a pushover. You know that I'm ruthless. This battle is poker, the rules card is useless. Put down the thesaurus with words, you the worst. You, I'll bury you and all your words in the dirt. Next to authority, you always choke up. Can't argue back, so just drop your persona. I'm making my mark in another stone, cause someone is mine. Ichioma.
I've only. Oh, you wanna point fingers, huh? I'll leave you redder than the ketchup you're drinking up. Sorry, but you bored me with your pitiful words. The main course of this battle's been in reserve. We're both so weak in your equal match, but I'll make you pay, and I don't mean your tab. My talent truly sucks, but you get on my nerves, so I think I should know. I know how fire works.
Open up your white sockets because it's obvious you're weak for letting some toddler get dust all of your populace. His monstrous papyrus drops, this mode head just watches it, but when it's him he drops his promises. You're a flawless spitting image of a villain that's just perfect for a stepping stone. The laziest despair getting crushed under my precious soul. So if you wanna cross words I drop or leave you torn up and split down the middle.
So much for a shortcut.
I got my fucking hands up, I'm not starting this shit. It tells me you're the asshole, you are a fucking bitch. I'm a gun, gang, and I will pull the trigger against this all-righteous, self-justice terrorist, you fucking I'll you the floorboards because I will leave your ass cracked. I give you props for 9/11, but you bombed on this track. I will strike you with a rhyme that's not a lie, you fucking so your ass when I hit you with a roughly copyright strike.
Streaming's supposed to be entertaining, but I don't think we can call you a gamer when most of your content is you in a chair laughing at funnier people on your computer. So I guess distraction's just what we stream, but I didn't want to piggyback off of Dream and roleplay with their younger friends and fans like any other Minecraft YouTuber. The remnants of Minecraft roleplay should stay in hide and seek so no one gets a glimpse of this egocentric mess forcing an eye into SMP. Guess you are a simp. I may ask to be carried when I get sleepy, but you're getting hard carried in an MCC. The real MC's me. Your victory was just another thing never meant to be.
Bring my sister in this and I'll tear your nerves out, then use the melting pot flames to make your earmo to burst out.
Conquer Akio, his words remain baseless. He's just one more thing that should have stayed in the basement.
You blame your spilled blood on your sick delusions, yet you freak out at the mention of institution.
Animals lifeless like everything you just spat out. Broke the home of Stockholm, now you're trapped in your own madhouse.
That plain face suits you plenty when you're just another bland white streamer among many. But I gotta ask, are you okay? That whole verse was out of it. Guess I gotta be a stepping stone to a dope verse allowing it. But if you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? When that thing's staying quiet, it's the best flow that you would seem to get. Cause all you've got musically is your bootleg Imagine Dragons combined with the worst dream team since O.J. Simpson. That's how MCYTTWT turned your SMP to MAPs, and after the cheats, your entire speedrun career was bent. Now you couldn't attempt to win on glitch percent.
Forward kill with a stick in the rip shower.
Save me the tears. All you do is whine. Once your back hurts so much, someone must have took out your spine. In your Teletubby club, you're the most unbearably clingy. No one wants to cheer up naked in the village. Attention, deciding to the beat. Christian Monica's paws like it's UDG. What a basic bitch of shite to got beat like my characters left in your class to the lead. When it comes to my race, your taste is not shy, but they must call you Yuri cause you can't land a guy. It's flat like the Doki in your hot stuck in the courtroom. You'll be another portrait to mark on. I look at winner when a novel who is getting you set up a single sentence and you instantly regret it. But you were taking pointers from the bird's eye view. You think the low and chain got the bookworm's eye view. You'll be looking like your pen is when you chop through, cause this would be the paper that you get your rocks off to. You know I'm shredding through your face with little letters now. Get the pen inside of you and write me something better.
You're shining through, but it's just a matter of time for the net treats you like Tommy and Wilbur.
It's banishment time!
You couldn't kill tracks, but you still lack a clean record and tracks. You're not the Blackened, so what's your excuse for the N-word? Every time drama comes up, you don't respond and let it be. All you can speed run from is your responsibility. Luck's an awful talent, but you don't even share it. Your gaming's worst cheater on the scenes is Pro Jared. So here's my statement, how fitting that dreams your name as you're to be quickly forgotten once your crowd of teens awaken. Your hopes for world renown and loving fans got to see the day, but we all know the dark path your dream was taken.
Character genocide, jack some traits and swap the gender. Mother, what would you say? Make sure his ghost looks like it's gone extinct, and hang his head from a noose and make him choke. No bondage kink.
Oh sister, won't you look at this resident? A man with more in his closet than just his mother's skeleton. I see humanity and beauty work wonderfully in tandem, but I'd find it hard to call your creeper smile handsome. Killed a wife and cough, then you were quickly caught. Gaslit yourself, convinced it's your mom. Considering the dumpster fire that was your business, I've seen kinder hotels out of Vivzy Paw. The woman of your dreams was just within reach. Blood's on your hands as you sulk in misery. Oedipus complex, I see it's very simple. Your jealous mother wished your son was simply sin-free. My sister's by my side if I ever need support. Your arguments should be solved with a Ouija board. Be scared if you ever put on the dress and wig, since this pussy fits perfect as my 100th victim.
Were those your best lines?